So the iPhone has a thing. I think it's people mad at me or something, or maybe it's set up to be like if you talk on something, it'll use your email. I think there's a lot of just, you automatically sign up to get called or emails from something just by going somewhere. And it doesn't have to be relative. They're not even really trying to match you up with the product that you need or anything. They're just blasting the world with their fucking stupid ad. But anyways, I get all these calls every day. Every day I get calls. And I don't answer, because I mean, even if I'm not worried, I'm not like they're gonna get me. It's just it takes up my time, and I'm a polite person, and these people call on the phone, and I'll be polite in the beginning, but they deal with so many people that they're not really good at being polite. They're just burned out, so they're kind of rude, and then I get kind of rude, and then it's like, yeah, fuck your mom, and fuck your mom, and all this other stuff, and it's like, I already fucked your mom, I fucked your dad, all this stuff, and it's just not something I want to go through. So the iPhone has a thing where you can block a call, and I don't know, I guess it blocks it, but it still comes up on the little fucking thing, silenced call. I'm like, it's weird. Or maybe I've blocked so many numbers that everything's silenced. I don't know. The phone is acting weird. It's like it does things on its own because of the things that I do. But you see, just because I always make a choice doesn't mean I don't want to make the choice anymore. Because I always have the option to not make the choice that I made the last time. Hold on, come on. What's he doing? Come on. Hurry up. Anyways. Oh, nice. The dog leash did that, not me. The dog's taking a dump. Goro took a dump today in the house. He's an old man. He can't hold it as good as he used to. And I was late. See, that's what sucks about being a creature of habit, is when your routine gets broken, it really kind of messes you up. You end up pooping on the floor. Anyways, he eats good food, so they're not messy poops. That's enough of that, though. So there's this debt. All right, let's say that you have a debt, and for whatever reason you decide you're not going to pay that debt. You're like, fuck you. You didn't hold up to your end of the bargain, or whatever the story is. You decide you're not going to do it. You're not going to pay it. And you don't pay it. And they're like, we're gonna mess up your credit. And you're like, oh, okay. But I don't need anything on credit. Everything I want, I just go and buy. I'm rich, bitch. I don't know what you're saying. But let's say you tell them something like that, and you don't pay. They get mad and they're like, this guy's not paying us. How do we make him pay? We can't make him pay. There's too many people like him. We can't afford to just, whatever, spend all this money to get stuff from people that in the end still won't pay. So they have this other guy that's like, hey, I'm good at waiting. Let me buy that debt. And so they sell your debt. They get payment. They accept payment for the acquisition of the note. And yeah, they're the ones that deal with your credit and all that. And I honestly think that if they were doing it right, they sold the debt. The debt is gone. The debt has to be off of their thing. It's a weird one. I wonder if you could just ask them. Say, hey, this money, is it doesn't seem like they have any right to tell other people that you didn't pay them back, because they took their settlement. They created their own settlement, brokered the deal with somebody else, and then they closed out the loan, or the whatever it is. And now those people hold it, but those people hold it, and I don't have a contract with those people. Those people don't have a contract with me. There really shouldn't be any power that they have over me, because those other people know that they didn't hold up their end of the bargain, and I'm not gonna pay. So there you go. Those people paid your debt for you. It's got to be accounted for, because that's part of their job. That's the way that you do it. And if they aren't accounting for it, then that's fraud, because they got paid. They got paid on the debt. They accepted whatever it was. I've had them come at me, and I'm not saying this is as advice to anyone, but I've had them come at me and say, for like pennies on the dollar, if you just give me a penny for every dollar that you owe me, I'll just say you paid it all off and you're forgiven. And then they say, okay, well, we'll have the paperwork and this and that, and we're gonna have it taken off your record, or we're gonna mark on your record that it's satisfied. But they'll do it in a janky way. You better believe they will, because they're petty and they're small people. And these people aren't even the ones that you made the deal with. That person could have a totally different job. So the person that you made the deal with isn't even a person. It's the company possessing a human body. It's like a ghost. You made a deal with a ghost. So I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I block those numbers, and I don't talk to these people, so I don't know 100%. But it's kind of strange that the same names will be used. Hi, I'm Tina. You know, because the phone will generate a little teaser about what the message is. So I don't even have to listen to the message. I just look at the thing and it says, hi, I'm Tina. You're pre-approved for $10 million. And all I need you to do is blah, blah, blah. Pre-approved, huh? Well, I'm just not going to like the requirements. Am I pre-approved? We're pre-approved to give you this offer that you don't qualify for. Oh, okay, well, thanks. I'm sure that the person with no job, you know, calling me up and saying they got a bunch of money to lend me, I'm sure that person is real happy they wasted their time. But just so somebody can have a fucking click. Come on, we walk over here. Kind of a shitty walk today, but I woke up late. This place is all wet. I think we're gonna go somewhere else. Go, go. Come on. Quit fucking stopping in front of me. It's not an interesting video, is it? I don't think anybody should pay anybody back. Especially since it's almost like, you know, that person's gone. The person that you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, whatever, you're not that person. All right, what we gonna do? Don't go out there. That's where Gober goes. Look at all those fucking bugs. And you better believe they're right fucking here too. Cause they are. Let's go to these bugs want to get me, but I've got bug spray on. We're gonna take all your stuff. The government's already trying to do that, right? You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. So it's like they're gonna put you in a really shitty cage because you borrowed a bunch of stuff before they took it all away. We had to pick up a whole bunch of toys in your room, so we're gonna give you a really small room. Okay. I fucking hate these sticker bushes. Let's go. We're killing sticker bushes. Gets their neck breaking. All the other ones are like, I can feel his pain. Well, we don't want you guys here. Oh, and you. It's just a fucking trail. It needs to be done. I don't feel bad for these fucking trees. The bushes or whatever the fuck gets trampled on. Like if I go build my house in the middle of an elephant trail, you know, the elephant trail's gonna still be there, and the elephants are gonna come up and they're gonna be like, the fuck's this in my trail? They're gonna break my fucking house. Everything's gonna do that. The plant is like, I'm making my house. So the plant's like growing in on everything, taking all the nutrients and stuff that the other one, the ones that are already there to use, taking up space that the trail already uses. They're invaders. I'm not sad to step on a fucking invader. So what if it feels? If it feels, then it should know better. You go fight those other bushes. You have no business fighting a person. You think that you're on the same team as all of them. Go take their spot. We'll see whose team you're on. Yeah. I go on the roads. When it comes to a light that I know I'm gonna have to stop at, let's say I'm in the right-hand lane. Let's say it's like in the morning when everybody's going to work. Everybody needs that last little bit of sleep, the last little bit of information from the TV show before they head out the door. So everybody's running a little bit late, just maybe even seconds, but they're all on a time schedule and they're all wanting to go. So I don't stop at the light in the far right lane, because here in America we can do free right turns when it's clear, and it happens a lot. So people turning don't have to stop at the light, and it makes traffic go and everything. So I don't go in that lane. But then everybody wants to go around me and do all this stuff, and I'm like, okay. But they don't wait the amount of time that is required to wait, so they create a blockage. I'm making it so that everybody can go smoothly. It's like, hey, let's see how long we can keep the tennis ball up in the air. All right. Bam! Wait a second. Why'd you hit it so hard and fast and out of my reach? Because I win, bitch. That's not what we just agreed upon, and it doesn't help anything. It doesn't help us achieve our goal. You know, I don't get to where I'm going, and you don't get to where you're going. Look at him. What are you doing over there just by yourself? You look fat like that. What the hell? His head got real small. Your head shrank overnight? Weirdos. I know it wasn't a real good one today. We'll go after work.